Okay, if I had the power to change some things in life, the first thing I'll do is do away with measurements. By doing away with measurements, no one will get to know if I'm short or not. In fact, I'm contented with my height. But I don't know why people love making fun of us short people. And if I do away with measurements, I mean no one will ever know if I'm short or something. And talking about height, I'm really contented with my height. 5'5" on a good day, or 5'6" when I'm wearing high heels. And yeah, I'm really contented with my height. People really love making fun about short people. We can't reach things on the shelf. Okay, what do you use your height for? You tall people, okay. Because I don't think our short height really limits us. Unless you're using your height to play tall man sports like basketball. And after all, you're not helping us, because I've never had Kenya qualifying for a basketball World Cup or something. But me, I'm not limited. If I want to access something on the top shelf, I can climb on the sink or on the kitchen cabinet and I'll access whatever I want. You keep mocking us, and there's nothing helpful you've done with your height. And talking about height, I'm very confident about my height, because with my height, I have so much stability. I mean, even if I was to get into a relationship today, maybe my relationship will be the most stable relationship ever. And yeah, I think so. With this short height, okay, this is a lame joke. With this short height, I'm at an advantage, because I can get to marry some other person who is also short. Then I'll be able to say, I just met my better half. Okay, so talking about heights, the other day I went on a date with this girl, and we were talking about our fears. Then she told me one of her fears is she fears heights. And for a moment, I started feeling like, okay, is this girl trying to mock me because I'm short? But honestly, after the date, going home, looking at myself in the mirror, I realized, okay, I could be having the same fear. And yeah, talking about dates, let me digress a bit and tell you some of my lame jokes. There's this girl who has been refusing to go on dates with me for a very long time. So I decided to buy myself some dates. At least I'll be having a date each and every day. And talking about dates, okay, this is also lame. I went on a date with this girl, and as we were seated and talking, I felt like she was running out of breath. And yeah, she was breathless. I started feeling like she's literally dying for me, and anikufia, only to realize she was allergic to my body spray. I mean, okay. I don't think I'll tell you more. That's a very lame joke. And tall people really love making fun about short people. That's why I want to do away with the measurements. Because Why do you associate bad things with short? I mean, if someone gets easily annoyed, they're called short tempered. And some people even ask, what's the scientific name of a person who get easily irritated and annoyed? It's short people. And yeah, so I was asking myself, now what would we call a tall person who easily get annoyed easily? Is it a tall person who identifies as short, or it's a short person trapped in a tall man's body? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So I'll do away with measurements so the tall people will never have anything to make fun about. At least we'll be on the same level because no one will know what tall is or what short is. Crazy because of how short is associated with bad things. Like when you are treated unfairly and given less of what you deserve, you say you've been shortchanged. When electricity has a fault, they say there's a short circuit. When you don't meet expectations, they say you fall short. When something depletes, they say fall short. I mean, run short. When your efforts don't really count or don't amount to anything, they say a day late and a dollar short. Uh, when someone gets easily annoyed, they say they have a short fuse. When you don't have enough labor, which leads to disasters, they say that's short-handed. When you speak to someone impatiently okay, with brief words or little amount of words, they say to be short with someone. When something doesn't last long, they say it was short-lived. And when you also treat someone unfairly and give them less of what they expect, they say they have been given the shorter end of the stick. And I think when you doubt someone's capabilities, they say you sold someone short. So I don't understand why they normally make everything look bad when it's short. When someone has myopia, they say they are short sighted. It's crazy. It's just crazy. The second thing I'll change is I'll do away with mirrors. Doing away with mirrors means end of insecurities because no one will get to know if their beard is connecting or not, like me. No one will know if they're ugly, short, if their face is not symmetrical, if they're fat, if they have chubby cheeks. No, I'm talking about these cheeks. And yeah, for those bald people, no one will get to know how being bald looks like or how it feels like. You remember the story of this man of God who was called Elisha, the guy who was bald. Imagine that dude gaslighted God to send two she bears to devour 42 boys. Like hizo dubu zilikuwa njaa. Anyway, two she bears on 42 boys just because they laughed about kipara. Okay, now I'm beginning to understand those lines from, is it Bien song or Sauti Sol song? Kipara bila pesa kidonda. Ni ukweli. Hiyo nayo ilimuuma wallahi. Kipara bila pesa ni kidonda. So I'll do away with mirrors.